In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I wanted to show you a few things here regarding what we saw yesterday morning, night, whatever it was. Actually, we had this camera going when everything was kind of coming through. This is Stelly's in LeBeau. This camera is there because this is a family location. Like to keep an eye on my people down there in LeBeau. And thank goodness we had this. It really showed kind of the gravity of this situation as it was happening because we lost power to it. Power flashes were happening. Knew something was going on. You can see back here, there's one tree that was knocked over, another one down right there. You got that one and that one. And what I'm going to do is actually move this camera and I'll show you some more damage that happened in just a minute. It's going to take it a while. It takes it like 15-20 seconds to update. So I'll go back to that in a second, but we are going to now go to show you the tranquility of Alexandria this morning. There goes the UPS truck, clouds out there. It's kind of humid. We have a lot of moisture that's going to stream overhead, and that's going to produce some absolutely insane amounts of rainfall to our north. Now, we're not going to have to deal with that. We only have one big swoop of rain coming through here, but the moisture is going to ride through this area. It's going to be very humid, going to be very breezy. In fact, we have a wind advisory in effect for today, and I'll show you that in just a second. Let's see if the camera has moved over yet, and I'll show you the other part. There it is. You can see this canopy on the gas station was ripped free here, and we had parts of that that were strewn across the parking lot. Looks like maybe some damage to that unit there as well. But it was a crazy night for sure, and we did have a confirmed tornado. Actually, let me go over to the analysis page and I'll show you that. I had that pulled up. So this is the area where we had the tornado, 7.6 miles east of Ville Platte. This was an EF2. They did end up getting the full survey out, and it was right down here, and it was crazy because I was looking at it right around Grand Prairie, and this one, I go back and look at coverage afterwards. I do this for other people and myself. I like to see how I'm doing beforehand. And we were calling out streets that were right in the path of this thing, and then that headed down toward, there's LeBeau this way, and it was just straight line wind there, but still caused some damage, a lot of power outages and things like that. So quite a nerve-wracking night there, and thankfully no injuries, but some pretty significant damage that we did see out of that. So not all good news. This is what we have going on radar right now, nothing. So I do think we get a few sprinkles in the area today as that moisture returns. Upper 50s to near 70 across the state. We are 63 right here in the middle. And your wind gusts are going to steadily increase throughout the day. It's about 15-ish right now. Look at this, 20, 25. We get through the day here. We get into the night, and then we're looking at wind gusts over 30. So it's going to be windy, not only today, but I think for the next several days. Not good times to go fishing or anything like that. Wind advisory is in place. We're going to have the waves just a chopping away on Toledo Bend, and it's going to be warm, 80 degrees, so it's going to feel kind of nice out there. And we do have a big cool down on the way as well. So that's another thing we're going to talk about. How cold will it get? Is it going to freeze? I know everybody's planned it by now. I don't think we're going to get to freezing, but we're going to get quite chilly. Futurecast, this is the short range one. This is showing just those few showers that are going to come through today as that moisture lifts up to the north. That is going to create some crazy, crazy amounts of rainfall, over 10 inches for parts of Arkansas, Missouri, Kentucky. They can't handle that kind of rain, so we're going to see some significant flooding. There's not going to be much here. I think through Friday we're good. I think Saturday is when things change. Now, there is a severe outlook that noses down into our northern parishes tomorrow. We'll see if any of these severe storms decide to get this far south. I think it's mainly I-20 north, but we'll be watching things. Look at how, it's rare to see a gradient like this where you go from absolutely no chance for thunder to marginal, slight, and enhanced. From let's say northern Natchitoches Parish, you're in that level 3 to Woodworth, you're not in a risk for even thunder. So that's a pretty strong gradient across that, and we're going to see a lot of action like this for the next several days. All up to the north. Not for us, not yet. Here's what it looks like on radar, or on the simulated radar from the GFS. Just wave after wave of heavy rain. That's going to create very big flooding problems to our north. Then the whole system sweeps through. And look at that, snow sneaking in possibly down toward Oklahoma City. It's not going to be much, but that's just showing you how cold it's going to get. And those thunderstorms are going to sweep on through here. I think our best chance for severe weather, again, on the weekend, again, at night. Looks like Saturday night this time. And then that sweeps on out of here. But we could see some severe we're going to show you Outlook for, let's see. Oh, actually, first off, the cold. Now, you've seen this map probably, and I probably need to share this. I didn't want to overhype it because I don't think we get to freezing. Looks like about 36 to 42 on those lows, but you can see that big nose of blue coming across the area. So from about April 7th to the 11th, some cool stuff, and that's behind this right here. So severe weather threat Friday. I think that stays northwest of us, but by Saturday, that's going to move through. And again, I think it's mainly Saturday night. I'm going to be out in College Station until Saturday morning. I'm going to come back. And that way I'll be in the chair for the overnighter once again. So let's just move this map around because we can. 1.75, so 1 to 3 inches of rain through the next week for us. But this up here in this light purple or pinkish kind of shading, that's 10 plus inches of rain in the forecast. That means 10 to 15 inches of rain in this band. That's the Ohio River, that's the Mississippi. So all that water is going to be coming down the Mississippi. We're going to see those levels coming up pretty decidedly, I think, as this system moves on through. It's going to take several days. The worst of it stays to our north, but that water all has to kind of come through this area. So thunderstorms likely Saturday. Sunday, you can see that cool down coming in, mid-60s for highs Sunday into Monday, mid-50s on Sunday morning, mid-40s by Monday morning, and I think by Tuesday morning, that's when we really see temperatures bottom out. Maybe seeing 30s once again, but I think we stay above freezing, so let's not freak out yet. I know a lot of big gardens have already gone in, and of course farmers, things like that. We're going to be watching it, but as of now, I think we stay above freezing. Beyond this, 8 to 14 day, looks like we keep it kind of cool, and man, do we keep it dry. So cool, yes. Dry, I think we're tranquil. No threat for really any severe stuff from about April 9th through Tax Day, everybody's favorite. April 15th, we are going to be nice and dry, it looks like, for about a week. So it's going to be cool, going to be dry. For fans of cool weather like me, that's good. Hopefully it doesn't get below freezing, but it is going to be quite chilly after this system rolls through. All right, I'm going to get out of here. See you guys. Have a great, what is it, Tuesday? I'm all off from yesterday. Oh, it's April Fool's Day. No, I'm not going to be mean and do anything like that. I will see you back here tomorrow.